Losing the ball and going into the book as well. So we've had a flurry of cards. So in his opening 20 minutes. It was a bad first touch from Ferran, leading to that late challenge.
I did notice, but Barcelona plays themselves properly, that pressure high that they do. But when they are sharp, it's 2 or 3 almost reaching the man of the ball. At the moment they arrive there a little bit late, as Ferran did there, which as a consequence he got a yellow. Let's see if that continues, because Sevilla will take advantage of it.
Space here for Suazo. Pulls it back for Alexis. Back to Suazo. Digs out the cross. It's not cleared. Here's Mendy. By Suazo, low down. And arriving.
Almost.
Carmona, who's an attacking fullback.
Sevilla pressuring Barcelona.
Couldn't get that shot on target. Again, the danger coming down the left for Sevilla.
And in the good way, finishing on the other side. Obviously could have been earlier if Isaac had connected with the ball. But this is a very good Sevilla. It's the game that Sevilla was hoping to play. And Barcelona, as it has happened sometimes, especially in the first 45 minutes of some of the games that they had to come back from, first 45 minutes they seem to just wait for things to happen for them to react. At the moment they're not. And it has to do with keeping control of the ball, playing at the pace, finding the extra pace in the last third. See if they can now.
Here's Pedri. Barcelona setting a new club record in midweek, 45 consecutive matches scoring in all competitions. Not even the dream team of Johan Cruyff or Pep Guardiola's all-conquering side with Lionel Messi could reach the figure of 45 consecutive games scoring. Last time they failed to score was the 15th of December at home to Leganés, the side who went down. So midway through this first half, and Sevilla are good value for this lead.
Yeah, they managed Barcelona not to reach the last third with control. And that's when opportunities appear, because they've got a lot of quality. They can shoot from outside the box, crosses in, with Lewandowski waiting for them, etc. But also, they have not lost possession when they build in Sevilla, which means that Barcelona found themselves with a lot of work to do. A lot of tracking back, a lot of defensive organization and concentration, much more than they normally do.
Sevilla with considerably more possession than Barcelona in this first half so far. Forced back to Vlachodimos. Again, the diagonal looking for Vargas. Still Vargas, he's got Sofa company, pulls it back. They evaded 3 teammates that pullback.
The last 3 defensive decisions of the York have been wrong. As if, again, lack of energy, lack of focus, something is missing with the team at the moment.
Here is Alexis Sanchez, and still Alexis. And the shot from Isaac Romero is just wide.
Wow.
Agonizingly close for Sevilla. Like
almost a goal there.
Post. It's gone just wide, but another chance.
Do you know, is your day when you have been able to finish that kind of move with Alexis just putting the head, putting the feet, hoping to control a ball that he was never fully his, but ends up in the feet of Isaac, who did all he could with it, and again scared Barcelona. And Matias Almeida disappointed, deep down happy that the team is performing the way he wanted.
He will be absolutely delighted with what he's seen so far from his side. Out-pressing, out-passing, outplaying Barcelona at the moment.
He knows, but I haven't written anything on the Barcelona side in terms of danger up front. It's been the goal of Alexis penalty, the Camona shot, and also the one of Isaac. That's really been the actions of that could have been converted to goal.
Lewandowski dropping very, very deep to try and get involved. Go back to Marcao. He can reset. He was looking for Vargas again. And this is pretty lethargic stuff from Barcelona at the moment in terms of intensity and energy. Sevilla are miles ahead.
So will be the cooling break, I presume. I'd like to put the microphone in the hands of Flick and see what he's got to say to the side, because I think it's not attitude, it's perhaps lack of energy. Something is missing that doesn't allow the team to take good decisions and to stop a Sevilla side that, as you say, is very energetic, very dynamic.
Alexis away with the ball, and it's through to So, and he is through on goal. Araujo is chasing, can So finish? And Romero.
Wow.
Somehow the ball hasn't ended up in the back of the net. An extraordinary save from Szczesny, but that really should have been the second goal.
So goes from deep, that has been trained. It's easier and easier to do this. At Barcelona especially, there is no energy to stop the pass. But it's not easy to score. You can drive with the ball for like 50 meters, but I think he had in the back of his mind, I need somebody to finish this. I'm going to track the defender, I'm going to track the goalkeeper, but somebody can finish this, and Isaac just didn't do it. He had the opportunity to do so. It will happen again, because the Sevilla players with the ball, when they get to that halfway line, they have space and time to take decisions.
In by Suazo, decent looking delivery and a great hit, brilliant save from Szczesny. Well, the effort from Batista Mendy brought a fabulous save from Wojciech Szczesny.
Well, if you have to choose four players to choose the best player of the first half, one of them will have to be Szczesny, no doubt. He's keeping Barcelona in the game. I guess he was given an offside. Is it Alexis or who's actually disturbing the vision of Szczesny? But in any case, another set piece that's finished by Sevilla, and the defense of Barcelona have not been assertive enough again.
Oh boy.
Pressure from Vargas.
Come on.
Drop deep to try and build for Barcelona.
Lewandowski's directed instructions is telling the team to come forward all together. Then there'll be more chances for a pass that will be decisive, a moving behind. At the moment, the football is too simple, and they have to be patient. The gaps will appear.
Here is Pedri. They have brought the ball forward. Lewandowski losing out. Won it back though.
Is it the first time?
Here is Lewandowski. Just ran out of pitch there, Robert Lewandowski, although he's won the corner. Didn't look like it was a corner. Referee has made his call.
One of the early occasions in which Barcelona managed to record possession while Sevilla is building, and they get a corner out of it.
Barcelona have scored the most goals from set pieces this season. Sevilla have conceded the most from set pieces this season. In from Rashford. Araujo goes down. Stays down as Rashford swings it in again. The referee telling Araujo there is nothing there. Araujo gingerly getting up. Here is Rashford. In again, lovely looking ball to Araujo, who stayed up. Still Rashford. Another corner.
Let's see if this is consequence of the corner and the positioning that the Barcelona players have to take. But Ferran is now on the right hand side, Rashford on the left hand side. Perhaps a little bit more natural. It's interesting that the number 9 position is between Lewandowski and Ferran. But if Lewandowski is there, Ferran still has found a way to lead the team. Obviously, with the absence of Lamine and Rafinha, that helps. But he's a man on form.
Swung in again by Rashford. It's Koundé made contact. It wasn't a strong contact from Jules Koundé. Olimos can distribute. Let's put the ball straight out. It is the water break as Cesar Azpilicueta. Looks like he might be in some trouble. Cooling break after an enthralling opening 32 minutes here at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán. Sevilla leading Barcelona. They have been much the better team so far in this game.
But do you think the cooling break right now benefits the most? The team that requires to be pushed on in terms of positioning, etc., or the one that requires a little bit of breather to keep pressuring the rival?
So Sevilla feel like they have some momentum. Let's listen in. See what Matías Almeida has to say.
No pueden bajar la intensidad y la concentración. Lucy, si se te va, anda con él. Anda. No nos tienen que dejar que piensen. Entonces, mientras eso va bien, ahora, recuperan y ya saben lo que planificar. Después, los cambios de frente están por los dos lados. Aprovechar que estamos monetados, toque de evolución y pasar. Estamos monetados, el toque de evolución y va. ¿Ok? Y tírenlo,
Great ending to the chat. Let's kill them. Let's go after them. And quite clearly, Almeida feels that things are happening the way they planned. The intensity has to be kept. If the players go running behind, they have to be followed. And once they recover, it's a clear case of give the ball to somebody that's looking at the opposite goal, and then they go long. And they had, I'm sure, other plans in other locations, but the intention is don't let them think.
I like that line from Matías Almeida. Don't let them think. At the moment, Barcelona haven't really been able to think of their way into this game.
You're playing under 33 degrees, it's 33 minutes or so. You were actually a little bit tired. You worked really hard with a white shirt, and the manager's asking you for more intensity, and you think if you do more intensity, it won't last 90 minutes. Don't worry, because Almeida has managed to get, having played 28 players already, everybody feels important. And if they have 60, 70 minutes in them, that's what he wants of them.
He's Agumé. Vargas calling for it. It might fall to Romero! Another chance goes begging for Sevilla. Another chance squandered by Isaac Romero.
It's incredible. Is it fair to say that it could be 3-0 up? It will be a fair assessment of what has happened. They know how to attack this defensive line, especially now that we see our Barcelona that struggle with that energy. There is somebody that can, gets the ball and tries with it, and if he's allowed, then he needs to put it in front of the other players that will continue with their run. They run from deep, from their own half, so he will never be offside. They switch, they know exactly what they have to do, and almost every time, they manage to get a chance on the back of it, but they haven't converted. Romero had it twice, Isaac as well, Carmona, they could have been 2 or 3-0 up.
If you look at last season's statistics in terms of goals minus expected goals, i.e. which strikers took their chances, Isaac Romero was one of the worst offenders, minus 2.8 in that particular metric. Scored nearly 3 fewer goals than he should have. He could easily have had a couple of goals today. Dispossessed. It's not been a good game from Jules Koundé. And here is Vargas. The flag stays down. Ruben Vargas and Romero calling for it. And this time, offside. Ruling. There's no offside in that second goal. Now getting treatment. Sevilla have defending to do here. They're going to go deep into added time at the end of this first half. 6 minutes added on. There'll be at least another one after this injury. Back to his feet. Down to 10 men defending this corner. In from Marcus Rashford. The corner needs to be retaken again. Rashford, punch clear by Blacodimos, only as far as Petri. The ball had gone out. A wasted opportunity for Barcelona.
So yeah, fans are having a good time. They recognise themselves in the team is giving them absolutely everything. I do think that the fans will be needed in the second half when the strength will diminish, when there will be less runs, Barcelona will find more of the ball, but so far so good.
Count back on the pitch for Sevilla. The ball over the top looking for Alexis Sanchez and finding him through on goal. Alexis Sanchez trying to take it round Araujo. Maybe even just a couple of years ago he might have sprinted past Araujo. He required recovering.
Even if you have space in front of you, it's not easy to score. Araujo's very, very fast. You still got to beat Chesney. You'd rather not have those players doing that, but that's the risk that Hansi Flick and the team takes.
Rashford. Lewandowski. The untidy passage of play there. Pedri. Given away by Mendy. Ferran. And then just about manages to get there. Nothing comes of it. A sigh of relief is breathed by the Sevilla fans. So you see this opportunity once again. Curved his run really well to stay onside Alexis Sanchez.
There's still a lot to do, and as you said, the young Alexis would have resolved differently, but I think Sevilla now need a break. They've given absolutely everything. This game still got perhaps a couple of minutes to go with the with the injury treatment.
So, De Jong gets there first. Rashford. Barcelona's best chance of this first half. Falls to Olmo. Lewandowski. Barcelona winning possession back. Pedri, beautiful ball into Marcus Rashford. What a goal that is from Barcelona. Sensational ball from Pedri. Thumping finish. It gives Barcelona hope in this game.
Say when you've done everything right, when you give it everything, and actually when you had more chances than two to score, but you end up at 2-1, possibly 2-1 at half-time.
Finally, the half-time whistle goes at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan